Alright, so your area is from here to here. So you got a wall right here. Just try to keep right
That's it?
there. Yeah,
Okay.
the light is bad. Is this one the light? Good.
All right. Well, I decided to get some scratch offs. I have three. I'm sorry. I have 10 $3. So I spent $30 on these. I have one $20, and I got six $5 ones. So let's see if we are gonna at least recoup our money tonight. Let's start off with the $3 scratch offs. All right, so for this one, we have to scratch the letters.
Some more.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have O and I. I just scratch by two, so that way I don't lose track. Let's see, R and M. R. And there's one M. Okay, got them all. Next to, we got W and F. All right, no F, no W. All right, so nothing there. Okay. Next, we got B, D. Okay, so we got B. And that's it. No D's. That's weird. All right. So we've got P and U. P U. We've got a bunch of U's. All right, I think we got them all. All the P's and U's. Okay. So we now have N and C. Let's see. No more N's. Let's see, where's the C? All right, I think I got all the N's and the C's. That's next. We got Y and G. All right, here's a Y. Here's a Y. Oh, look at that. All the way down here we have a Y. And now G's. Here we go, the two G's. All right, what's next? We have V and L. Oh, here's a V. All right, no L's. Oh, wait. Here's an L. Here's an L. All right, and next, last but not least, we have J and A. So here's an A. Womp womp. And no J's. Okay, so this was a... Alright, on to the next one. We have 9 more chances on these to go. 6 more chances on these to go. And then the big puppy is saved to let best for last. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We have F and X. I hope you guys could see that. I'm not seeing any F. Oh, here's an F. And an X. Nope. Alright, what's next? I-O. Here's the O. Here's the I. Another I. O. Another I. Alright. I think we got those. Let's see what's next. P and L. So let's see. Here's a P. Here's an L. It's a P. And 2 L's. Any more P's and L's? Here's a P. All right, let's move it on down to B and R. Okay, here's a R. Here's a R. R. Here's a R. And here's a R. Okay. All right, let's see. We got W and Y. So here's W. Here's a Y. Any more W's and Y's? No. Z and G. We don't have either of those either. All right, let's keep it moving. S and D. Well, here's an S. And no, oh, here's a D. All right, I think that's it. We got K and H. Here's K. Here's another K. And H. Do we see H? Here's the H. Oh, I missed the S in taste. All right. And last 2 are E and N. All right, so we have E and... Oh, they got me bad. They have me missed by 1 here and missed by 1 here. And here.
So you would have got A if you did what?
If I would have got an A or a C, I would have had these 2 letters at least.
What that would have been?
I don't know. You'd have to scratch your... Here's the E. And here's the E. And here's the E. Okay, so that's another bust.
Is that 3?
Huh?
Is that 3?
Yeah, that's the $3 one. Okay.
So all you got?
Once again, I have 10 of these, so now I'm down to 8. of these $3 ones. Then I have 6 of these 5 Super Lotteria ones. And one big whopper $20 ticket that is left. So this one I'm saving for last and just trying to work my way through. I spent $80 total, just trying to see if I can win any of my money back. So let's see. Third time's the charm, right? We got W and Y. All right, so let's see. I'm looking for no W's. Oh, one Y. All right. Now let's see what's next. Z and L. Nope, nope, nope. Here's an L. Here's an L. And here's an L. And here's an L. Okay, so no Z's, but a few L's. So that's not too bad. We got CX. Let's see. There's a C. Another C. C. All right, but so a couple C's, no X's. A and E. So here's an E. Here's another E and an A and another E. Here we go with another E on the next word. And E. 2 E's. All right. I think we got them all. All right, so we got K and I. There's a K. Come on. We have I, so let's see here. Here's an I. Here's an I. Here's an I. Here's an I. All right, let's see now. Next two. We've got N and V. And here's a V. All right, let's see what's next. U and T. So here's a T. Here's a U. All right, here's another T. Here's a U. Oh, just need a Q. I need somebody to just give me some luck. Here's a T. All right, let's get to the next two. M and H. No M's. No H's. Ah, we got an H. No M's and no H's. Okay. Then we have D and 0. O. So here's the O. Here's a D. Oh, they played me again. I'm missing an R. All right. And let's see here. Oh, here's an O. No S. and then the O. Alright, well, as you can see, I'm just trying to match these letters up to make a full word and win whatever corresponding prize on the side. So far, I have no luck. I'm always missing them by one letter. So we're 3 down. I bought 10 of these. So I've done 3 of these. No luck. And I have 7 more to go. I then have these 6 Super Lotteria tickets that I will try to see what can win, and one big $20 ticket that I'll do after all of these other ones. So let's get back to it. 6. You're counting all 6?
All of these.
Okay.
And then, okay, so that's 6.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so let's see what we got here. Ticket number 4. Alright, so basically, once again, we're just trying to match these letters to these and make a full word so we can win the prize. And if we do win, then down here we'll scratch the multiplier to see if we get to multiply those winnings. Alright, so let's get to this one. Ticket number 4 out of 10. First 2 letters are C and A. So here's A, C, and A. Here's another C and A. Here's another C. Here's another A. A and A. All right. See, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, so next up we have E and H. All right, so here's an E. Here's another E. Let's see. Another E and an H. Another E right here. All right, I think we got them all. Let's see what's next. We got P and T. Here's the P. And that's it. No, oh, here's the T's. Whew. Heart dropped for a second. Here's the T. Another T. All right, and that's it for P and T. J and N. Nope. No J. Here we go with N. Here we go. N. N. Another N. N and another N. Alright, and no J's, but that's okay. Let's see what we got next. R and U. Here's the R and here's the U. Any more R's? Yep. Nope, I just need a B. Alright, so no more U. We have K and O. No, no. Oh, here's the O. And here's the K. All right, let's see what's next. We have M and Z. All right, here's the M. No Z. No M or Z. All right, let's see. Moving on, we have G and V. No G, no G, no V. Oh, they saved the worst for last. Okay, so I have L and Y. They got me again. I'm missing just the D. No I. I needed the S and a D.
They said you missed the K.
Up
Block
on
in the block.
block. Thank you. There's the K in block. Let's see. No D's, no S's, no B's. Oh, dang it. Up here's the L and nil. All right. Well, let's see.
So how many of these?
This is number 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 10. They're all bust. So now I have these 6 left to go. So let's see if we can win something back in these 6. All right, once again, we have to match these letters to these letters and hopefully form a full word so we can win the prize. And if we're super lucky, the multiplier. So let's see what we have here. We have O and H. There's O. All right, so that's just it for O and H. Let me know if I missed anything. I have B and G next. So no B, no G. No B, no G. No B or no... Oh, jumbo. And let's see, G. Nope, no B, no more B's, only that G, no G's at all.
Did you get one?
No, nothing yet. N I. So no N's. There's an N. 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 And no I's whatsoever. Alright, let's see. We have F and Z. No. Man, looks like we're getting... This one's getting a little funky. V and C. Nope. Finally, here we go. Here's a V. Here's a C. Here's a V. And here's a C. Oh, and then I missed the O and cow. Alright, next up I have R and P. Oh, P, R, P.
Mark Zavela says I bought one of these the other day.
Did you win?
He said he bought one of these the other day and won.
How much did you win?
She said you missed one. You missed an O at the bottom.
Yes, I got the O and cow. Thank you. Alright, and so I think I've forgotten all the R's and the P's. Okay. That is a good suggestion. I'm definitely going to start reading the words out loud so I don't. So I got purpose, jumble, valley, storm. I got the M, the chalk, Venus, Earl, wand, sun, and cow. All right, so next we have D
Mark said
and
he won
A.
$10.
What happened?
Mark said he won $10.
Mark, did you get another ticket or did you just go ahead and put some gas in your car? D
He
and
said you
A
missed the
purpose.
H.
Oh, I did. I did. Thank you. And chalk. You guys are awesome. All right, so I know I have to get this A right here. And this A here in Earl. The A in wand. And then the D as well. And I think that's it for D and A. Oh, chalk. All right, now we have J and S. So we have purpose. So we have S right here, jumble. Here's the J. Valley, storm, chalk, Venus. Here's the S in Venus. Earl 1, the S in sun. All right, and that's it for J and S. And last but not least, we have T and L. Purpose, no T. Jumble, here's the E. There's two L's in Valley. And let's see, the T in Storm. The L in Chalk. L in Earl. And then that's it. This one's a bust as well. I don't know. This is ticket number 118. I got 10 of these tickets. So it looks like it started off at ticket number 114.
It says S and Storm. Did you get S and Storm?
Oh, yeah, the Essence Storm. Thank you.
Man, they watch on they watch harder than you.
I wish I had the M though, or an E for Earl, or the W.
What did the S
But
and Storm do? Oh, it's just,
yeah, I got the Essence Storm right there, but I'm still missing the M.
oh, okay.
They keep catching me by one letter. Mouth dry. All right, so we're going on to ticket 119. So I got 10 of these tickets for $3 each. So I spent $30 on these tickets. I got 6 of these tickets, so that's another $30 on these tickets. And then I got one $20 ticket. So spend $80 on tickets tonight, and let's see if I can win anything back. All right, so now we are on ticket number 5 of 10. Let's see if we can win anything. We have trapeze, tumble, gentle, clear, there, woven, cook, okay, aid, and bit. Let's see. All right, first 2 letters, we have O and U. Here's the U. Tumble, gentle, clear there. Okay. There's the O and woven. 2 O's in cook. An O and okay. All right, and then there's no U's. So the next two we have H and X. No, H or X, gentle, clear, there, H.
So, okay.
Woven, cook, okay, okay. So there's H and X is done. We have now G and F. Trapeze, no. Tumble, no. Gentle, here's the G. Clear there, woven, okay. All right, so G and F are clear. Let me know if I've missed anything. All right, S and A. All right, we've got an A in trapeze. No S in tumble, gentle. Here's the A in clear. There, woven, cook. All right. We have okay and aid.
Celeste the Adventures in Star Trek. Said hi.
Hi, Celeste.
Uh, let me see. Fanny Linwood said hi.
Hi, Fanny. Thank you for watching. I hope you're sending some luck my way because I need to recoup some of this money I spent on these tickets.
Okay.
So let's see.
Azu, I know I'm butchering these names. Azu Sin. Okay, wait.
We have Y and Q.
Azu Sinamari Delayan
Oh, here's a Y.
said hi.
Hi. I know he butchered your name and I'm so sorry, but hi and thank you for watching. Do you guys see any cues? No, I don't think so. And there's already got the Y. All right, so let's move on to see what we have next. We have K and we have N. Trapeze, no. Tumble, no. Ah. Gentle. Woven. Cook. Okay, yay, I got a whole word, guys. We're gonna wait to the end and see what we won. Let's see, there's...
Must be the name I read.
It's all of you guys sending your luck to me. Alright, so we have W and B, so no W in trapeze. Here's the W here in woven.
Let's say you push the card up.
Ah, and there you go. I'm sorry. Thank you. There's the B. So, got all the W's and B's. Next, it's Z and E. So we have E, Z, and E. No, thank you for letting me know.
She said the comments is giving me away. Let me see.
We got E. We have another E.
They said rubble. Let me see. Did you miss one?
I just went through all the E's.
Rumble. What's that? Is that tumble? Rumble.
Rubble.
Oh, did you get?
A ruble.
Did you get that?
Get what?
Oh, she said they say you missed a B.
Oh, yes, and tumble. Thank you. Okay, did I miss anything else? Think I'm okay. I got all the E's and the
You got me
Z's.
wonder how many tickets you done threw away because you think the thing that we.
And then I have the I and a R. So let's see. Did we win anything else? We have the I here. I here. And then the R's. So here's an R. Here's an R. R. All right. So the only one we hit was okay. And let's see. Oh, at least I got my money back for this ticket. $3 winner. And let's see. Is there a multiplier? 2 and 5. No, but we won $3.
Out of the game.
So we got 3 out of $3 out of our $70 back. I mean $80 back. This is ticket number, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bus and 1 winner. So we got $3 back. That's 1 winning ticket, and we have 4 more of these to go. 4 more. Then I have 6 of these Super Lotterias and 1 $20 Big Puppy. All right, so we have 4 more of these left to go. I am going to ticket 120. We just won $3 on ticket number 119. All right, so here we go. Let's press that to the side. All right, so we have a O and a U. Realign. We have a U and umpire. O and jumbo. O and so. And a U and jumbo. U and rules. All right, I think I have all the O's and U's. Now we're on PH. Here's P. Here's H. Here's P. And that's it for P and H. Next we have M and N. All right, so we have N for realign. We have M for umpire. Nothing in heckle. M for jumbo.
Azuka Sanamari says that, have you ever won a big prize?
Not yet. The most I've won was about $60. But that was on one of the little $5 tickets. So hopefully I can get a nice big $60,000-$70,000 prize. That would be great. Send some of that luck my way.
Or just $100.
I'll take $100 too. Z and N. So let's see here. I'm sorry, Z and T. Realign up, heckle, reapply. Here's a T for tier. And that's it for Z and T. You would think there'd be more T's. Okay, so they're giving us X and G. So realign has a G. Heckle, no G. Or X, jumbo, no. Reply, rules, tear. All right, so There's no X or G's, any other anyway. Let's move on to the next one. We have S and a C. So here's C. Is umpire, heckle, jumbo, S and rules, sink, and so. All right, so I think that's all for the S and the C. Let's go. We have a A and a K. So we have an A for realign. No A in umpire. Oh, we do have a K in heckle though. Any more A's in the K's reply rules. Oh, here we go. Tear. And here's another A in lab. And we've got a K in sync. All right, I think we are all caught up. Let's get to the next two, which are J and Q. No J, no JQ. Oh, J for jumbo. Reply, rules, tear, sync, so in lab. Okay, so J and Q are taken. So here's the last two, V and Y. So nothing in realign, umpire, or heckle. No jumbo, no reply. Oh, the Y in reply. Rules, tear, sync, sew, or lab. So womp womp. This one's a bust too. So again, so far I've only won $3. What, 10 of these, so it's $30 worth.
Do one of the lotteries.
Okay, well I guess we can by request. I will do a Lotteria. I bought 6 of these. Ticket number starting at 73.
Just so they know, these are 119.
Yes, that went on. I told them these tickets were starting at 114 to 119. My voice is dry. I told you I was thirsty. Okay, so let's just take a little break from the finishing of the 30x cash. Let's see what we have here with the Super Lotteria. So on this one, you basically scratch the items in the calling card and you can match it into, you have 2 games. The one up here and one up here. See, we're trying to get either straight across, straight down, diagonal. Okay. And down here, you're just trying to get all 4 boxes open. So let's see what we got.
She said, how do you know it was a tear and not tear? Or tear and not tear? Yeah,
I don't know.
English is weak. You know what? That's a good question.
That's a very good question. All right, so here's a fire symbol. Up here, there's no fire symbol. And there's no fire symbol in these boxes. So let's see. Next is the horse. And there's no horse up here. And there is no horse down here. So next we have the lizard. No lizard up here. But, we have the lizard down here. So let's just go ahead and get that taken care of. All right, so next three. We have a boar. So here's a boar. Let's get that. I don't know why I love this, the sound of the scratch offs. I don't know, something. Here's another boar. All right, now we're looking for a spear.
See how the comments is throwing up the on the other one, the phone.
Yeah.
That's what she was saying.
Okay, so now we have a spear. And let's see. No spear up here. And down here. Here we go, next to the lizard. All right, so now we have a guitar is our next symbol. No guitar.
Caesar Lopez said hi.
Hi, Caesar. Oh, and I found the guitar, Caesar. It's down here. All right, so that's it for this row. Let's scratch the next three. You don't have to scratch three at a time. That's just the way that I do it. And here we have a blue bonnet. So up here, we have a blue bonnet right here. Let's get that scratched. And down here, no blue bonnets. So let's see. Next is a jackrabbit. And we have a jackrabbit right here. Do we have any jackrabbits down here? I don't see any. All right, so next we have a piñata. Piñata. Nothing up here. And no piñatas down here, so nobody's trying to party on this ticket.
That's it.
All right, let's see. Next, we have the rattlesnake. Rattlesnake, rattlesnake. Oh, there you go. I found you. And down here, are there any rattlesnakes? Nope. No rattlesnakes.
What is it? That cop on his phone.
I'm showing
No,
what?
what does it say? You
I don't know.
can't see it.
Okay. Strawberry. Up here, no strawberries. And down here,
They said they're watching it from uh,
sunset. Oh, we got a sunset, guys.
me. Um, what is okay? What does that say? Because they say what they're watching.
Is it Colima over in Jalisco? I want to say hi to everybody that's tuning in to watch me and
Oh,
see if
Colima.
see if I'm gonna win any of my money back.
Oh, yeah, you said it right. I didn't.
I'm on. I checked the strawberries and I have the sunset up here,
Oh, Mexico.
but there's no. Oh, we're here in Texas. Hi, neighbor.
Hmm, Suzette Higgins. Uh,
Hi, Suzette. Where are you where are you watching from? We have armadillo. All right, so unless my eyes mistake me, there is no armadillo. But we are in luck. We do have an armadillo down here.
Oh, Jamaica.
Ooh, I would love to be in Jamaica right now.
Scott Blocks says hi from New Orleans. Good luck.
Thank you, Scott. And New Orleans is another place that I need to visit as well.
Yeah, Jamaica.
You're not too far from me in New Orleans either. All right, so the next one we have is Pecan Tree. And there's none up here, but I do have one down here.
What part of Jamaica?
And which part of Jamaica are you watching from? All right, there's a pecan tree. And next we have a road runner. So up here we have a road runner. And down here,
That's at Portmore.
no road runner.
Is your,
In Portmore, Jamaica? Okay. What's the nearest big city that you're to you in Portmore?
we got Rocky 24 says hi from Michigan.
Hi, Rocky. Is it cold in Michigan or are you guys starting to thaw out up there?
Scott says you missed the chaos of Mardi Gras.
Maybe next year. Hopefully, I can hit big and I can have a great time at Mardi Gras next year. All right, so I have maracas right here. No maracas up here, but I do have maracas down here. Then we have a wheel. So I got the wheel up here.
It says
But no wheel down here.
it's warming up actually. It was hot today.
Yeah, it's been in the 70s and 80s as highs over here in Texas, and usually it's in the mid to low 60s. So, and we're in North Texas. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not making for a hot summer.
He said, well, Portmore is, I can't see the whole thing.
All right, so I have a chili pepper.
Can you see it on there? What is that? Portmore?
Okay, Portmore is closest to Kingston. All right. Well, thank you for reaching out and sending some luck my way. Hopefully, the lottery gods will bless me tonight.
Like I said, his uncle is from Corpus Christi. And it's not too far from here.
Corpus Christi is pretty cool.
College town.
A lot going on, definitely. All right, and we have newspapers. We have a newspaper up here. And we also have a newspaper down here.
That's a college in Corpus. Let's see what college is.
The next one is a cardinal. And there's no cardinal up here.
Oh, God, dog. Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
And no cardinal up down here. So let's see. Last one is a windmill. And we got the windmill right here. But no windmill down here. So I'm missing the mortar and pestle. Moonrise and cherries on the cowboy on this one. So this is a bust. And nothing going straight down, straight across, or diagonal. So no luck on this ticket either.
They said, can you say hi to, let's see if we can say it right.
Jose
Zumadio?
Zumadio. Jose Zumadio. I hope I said that correctly. Hi.
Say boo.
I tried. I'm doing my best here.
Well, just play lost too?
Yeah, so that first Super Lotteria ticket was a bust. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off these 30x the cash word searches. There's only 3 of them left. And I'm going to go back to ticket 121. And you're very welcome. And that's right, Rocky. If I don't try, there's no luck at all. So let's see what we got here. All right. So the first two letters we have are T and I. So here's the I. 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 Here's the I. And of course the two T's. All right, so I think I got all the T's and the I's. Jeans, acre, tint, so koi. Then we have C and A. So here's the A. No C, murmur, liquid. All right, here's the A in amaze. No, here's the A in jeans. And the A and C in acre. And the C in koi. All right, next two we have J and Q. Amaze. Nylon J jeans. All right, and no Q. All right, next two we have B and Y. Nylon.
Rock say smell of winter.
I hope I can smell what the rock is cooking.
It said Q and liquid.
B. Oh, yes, thank you. There we go. Oh, B. Did I get all the B's? Yes. No B's in here. And Y. I got the Y in koi and nylon. All right. So next two we have L and U. Murmur. There's the L and the U.
You spell liquid.
Liquid. Liquid it.
Liquid.
L in nylon. And no U's. Okay. So I got the Q and no other U's. All right. So let's see. We have X and S. We have the S in jeans. S in sew. And no other X's. Okay.
These tickets say you have a 1 in 4.39 odds.
Well, I mean, I did get my money back on one of them.
Out of how many? So yeah,
Like
1, 2, 3,
six.
6. That's 6 tickets.
So we have Z and V. No Z in murmur or diamond. Liquid. Here's amaze.
So there's not the odds. You should at least have 2 winners in that out of all those that you got.
Well, let's see how those odds work out. If they will be in my favor. We have M and W. M. 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 And here is W. And G and N.
How many notes told you about 8?
So here's an N. Nylon.
Rock said winner.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh wait, yeah, it is a winner. He's right. Here's the N for tent.
dang, you saw it before you did.
Man, listen.
Hey, what I just tell you about the odds? See, what is this?
Yup. This
What
is
ticket is it? The fourth
121. So this is ticket number 7.
seven out of that you scratched off so far.
No, 8.
8.
Yeah, because this is 9 and 10. So this is ticket number 8.
And you had a 4.
All right. So G and N.
You said 10. Oh,
So,
G 10.
yep, tent, and we won another $3. Hey, I'll take it. So we recoup. We spent 80. We got $6 back.
On
So
$12 worth
we're
of tickets so far.
74. Let's see. Do we have a multiplier? 6 and 2. No. Or 5 and 2. Or 6. I don't know. Yeah. Either way, no multiplier, but that's okay. So we have $6 recouped. So I recouped 6 out of the 80.
Hey, he called it.
He did. He did. Rocky, I need you to send me some more.
Called it.
Send me some more juju. What do you see in this card right here?
That was the 7th ticket you scratched from that one.
That was the 8. Yeah, 7 ticket. This is 8 and this is 9. 122 and 123.
So you had a 1 in 4.39 odds, and it took 8 tickets to get
And I got two
wins.
2 wins of
And that's
$3.
ticket number what, 200 or 120?
Yeah, I started out ticket 114 and I'm on ticket 119 and 121 one.
119 and 120. So that's 3 tickets apart.
All right. I know you did. Tell me if you smell another winner, Rocky.
You need to smell a winner on them lotterias
On
over
that
there.
$20 ticket
Yeah.
too. All right, so let's get this one. We got M and W. Absence, emerge, verge, below, made, and owl. Okay, M and W. Next, we have U and V. Harmony, absence, emerge, group, verge, below, made. All right, now we're moving on to P and J. Harmony, absence, emerges, group. Below, no P or J. Okay. So now we are on E and Y. Here's the E. Here's the Y. Emerge. Okay. E or Y, no. And here's the E's in verge. The E in below. The E in made. E in. Alright, and no more Y's. Alright. So let's see. Z and R. Here's R. Another R. R. Another R. Okay, there's quite a few R's. No Z's. So next we have D and X. Here's D, D, and no X's. We have C and L. No harmony, absence, emerge, group, verge, L and below.
Scott says, hope you're on the verge of winning. And Cynthia made money and said hi.
Thank you, Scott, and hi, Cynthia. L for owl. All right. And I and N. Well, we got an N over here in harmony and absence. But, nope, emerge G. I and N. Nope, they got me on that one. All right, last two. We have F and T. Here's the T. No G. And then here's F. All right, so this one's a big bust as well. No O or I to complete any of these, or A's to complete any of these words. So, big bust. All right, and this is the last ticket. So if we remember, I had bought 10 of these. 2 of them are winners. The rest of them are losers. And then this is the last one out of the 10. Let me get some water here 1 second. Okay. That water had to give me a little. It had to revive me a little because maybe I was too sleepy to win. All right, so now I'm up. Let's see what we got here. We got P and U. Verbose, no. Curfew. Luxury. Amuse. All right, any more P's? And spa. All right, so next we have our T and we have our M. Verbose, no. Curfew, no. Luxury, no. Excuse me. Oh, we got a T in latch. We have an M in amuse. A T in veto. All right, and I think that covers it. Next two we have are S and I. So verbose. Here we go. We got the S. Curfew, no. Luxury, no. Adage, no. Latch, no. Amuse. Here's your S. Soda. And then the I in ink. And the S in spa. All right. Now we have Z and J. Verbose, no. Curfew, no. Luxury, no. Adage, no. All right. Looks like there's no Z or J at all. Next we have H and G. Verbose, no. Curfew, no. Luxury, no. All right, we got a G.
Leroy Kenner says hi.
Hi, how you doing? Send me some luck, Mr. Leroy Kenner.
You want to take a break?
Let's see here. We have H and G. And no more H or G's. So now we are on to X and W. Oh, we have an X. Look at that. We have a W. And that's the only X and W that we have. Now we have Q and E. So here's an E. 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 Another E. There's another E. Here's another E. All right. And there's no Q's on this card. All right, so next we have O and C. So here's the O and the C.
After that, we're going to take a break.
There's a C. It's O. All right, I guess. Oh, almost missed this O. There's the O. Okay, and last but not least, we have F and B. So there's the F for curfew. B. No F for B. No F for B. So that's it. Only out of 10 tickets, we only won. 8 of them were bust. And we got $3 on the other 2. So out of $30, we recouped $6. So I'm $26 in the hole on these. And so far, I purchased 6 of these Super Lotteria tickets. One of them we went ahead and scratched to give us a break from the 30 cash scratch offs. And this was a bust. So, out of the 11 tickets so far, out of 11 tickets, 2 were winners. $6. All right, so I'm going to go get something to drink and I will be right back.